Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, MirandamoonMagick. And if you're new here, hi, welcome to my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. My name is Miranda and I post pick a card readings like this one, tarot, and other astrology related content on my channel. So if that's something you guys are interested in, definitely stick around. So this pick a card reading I'm doing today is for my singles and is all about what's coming next in your love life, a little bit about who might be coming in next, your energy coming into a connection, any guidance, also when, where, how you guys may meet, if you guys have already met, all that good stuff. We're also going to be looking at a general outcome of the connection, so where that connection could lead, if it continues on a certain path, and any guidance, like I said before, what you need to do in that connection or what you're being guided by spirit to do in that connection. So I have 4 groups here for you guys to choose from. This is group 1, citrine, group 2, rhodonite, group 3, rose quartz, and group 4, amethyst. So if you guys need to take a moment, you can pause the video, kind of meditate on the cards, close your eyes, take a few deep breaths, and whenever you open your eyes, whenever you look back at the cards, whichever group you feel intuitively drawn to should have a message for you in there. Timestamps will be linked down below in the description as well as in the comments, so you guys can go ahead and fast forward to your reading. If you like this video, please don't forget to give me a like, also subscribe down below. It would be greatly appreciated. And after you watch your reading, don't forget to let me know how it resonated. I'd love to hear from you guys. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. On to the groups. Hi group 1, so for you guys I have this citrine crystal here. So for you guys, the first thing I'm noticing here is how spiritual you guys are. For some of you guys, you could be a water sign, specifically a Cancer is what I'm feeling, but this mystic energy symbolizes you here. The light attribute says revels in intimate union with the divine. So to me, it feels like you guys are highly spiritual. For some of you guys, I see you being very focused on work, being very focused on your short-term goals, that the long-term goals are kind of, they feel a little bit ahead. So you guys are definitely, some of you guys are growing a business, some of you guys are going to school part-time, some of you guys are taking on a part-time job, doing a little side thing like a side entrepreneur business. For some of you guys, you're kind of wearing a lot of hats is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing you guys, well, I mean, she's literally wearing a hat, but I see all these different bottles here. It's like she's has each little bottle. She's putting each little potion into her cauldron and she's like mixing them all together. So it feels like you guys are doing a lot of little small things in life right now. It just feels like love is kind of taking the back burner is what I want to say. I see you guys have so much going on in like day-to-day life. You're going to work, like I said, you're going to school. For some of you guys, you have children. For some of you guys, you're a mother. For some of you guys, you're just an animal mother, you know? I just feel like you guys are putting on so many different hats, doing so much that you're kind of defensive to anyone who could come in and disrupt this stability that you have going on in your life. But with that being said, it is a wish for you guys to have somebody to come in, but it's almost like I don't want to put the work in to create this new connection with someone. I just like wish they could come in and already know everything about me, already know everything that's going on in my life, and I just wish I could like have this person magically appear right now. Like I don't want to date is what I'm getting. I just feel like you guys just want to go look with this, the heart of the matter card. I just feel like you guys just want to get to the good stuff, get to the juicy part. You just like, you want to be married already. You don't want to deal with like the dating. You just want to get to the heart of the matter. This says there is more going on than meets the eye. So again, this kind of reiterates, I feel like you guys just have a lot going on. But with that being said, I do feel like there's something that you're not fully seeing. This Cancer I feel card reminds me of the moon. I feel like there's some fear, there's some illusion, there's some secrets you're hiding within yourself. I feel like there's something you don't want to see about a past connection or about a current person that you're surrounding yourself with. It's like you guys don't want to see the red flags for some of you, or for some of you it's the other way around. You don't want to see the good things about this person because you're scared of what that could bring. For some of you guys, what's coming next in love for you is something that's currently happening right now. So if this is a connection that's kind of off and on for some of you guys, this is for some of you guys, not for all of you guys, I do feel like some secrets are going to be revealed. Or if this is talking about someone from your past that you had broken up with, I feel like some secrets are going to come out about them, and either you guys are going to start fresh, or somebody else, once these secrets come out, something new is going to happen with somebody else, and that's a decision that you guys are gonna have to make on your own, right? It's like you guys are working so much, you're so busy. Do I want to open myself up to a new connection? Do I want to release this fear? Because I do feel like for some of you guys, this is just the fear of starting over. For some of you guys, you've just come out of a long-term connection. I feel like you've started to find yourself spiritually. You've started to, for some of you guys, this is coming from religion. Maybe religion has started to not really agree with you, or certain aspects of a religion that you thought you felt so strongly about in the past. So you guys are becoming more spiritually drawn and enlightened spiritually, especially with this focus card. This is like, I'm focusing on myself is what I just heard, but also I see this as focusing on, like, maybe you guys are learning about chakras, because this third eye chakra is illuminated here. I feel like, again, with the whole thing of secrets being revealed, I feel like some secrets are being revealed, maybe not even through anyone else, maybe just through you seeing something from a new perspective. I feel like for most of you, this person, this next thing happening in love, this person's already around you. With this love is all around you card, it says there is love everywhere all the time. Simply acknowledge this as truth. So this speaks on the being defensive, right, to new love. I feel like there's always new opportunities presenting themselves, but it's kind of up to you, like I said before, to take those new opportunities and run with them, or block yourself off because of fear. Because what is fear? Fear is an illusion. Fear isn't real. Fear is a made-up reality in your mind based off your past experiences. You're being urged from spirit to see a new perspective on love, see a new perspective on a past connection, see a new perspective on somebody that's currently in your life in love that you maybe don't fully understand yet. And when I say somebody that's currently in your life in love, I mean maybe somebody that's still around you, somebody that could be an ex, somebody that you kind of wished you had a thing for in the past, it never happened, somebody that you did have a thing for in the past, and it did happen and you kind of ended up blocking it out. Whichever way this may go, I feel like there is a new perspective you're meant to see. Maybe you're meant to see this person's side of the story. Maybe you're meant to see how they truly felt about the connection, how you came across to them, what you might have done to them, and how that made them feel in turn. So this femme fatale card highlights the erotic energy of the feminine, opens your heart when your dependency is rejected. So this card I pulled to represent this other person coming into your life in love. But like I said, as I was pulling this card, I did feel strongly that this was talking about, at least part way, somebody from your past, somebody that you still, maybe some of you guys have children with this person from the past. That's why I felt this energy of they're kind of just lingering around, because they kind of have to be because of the children. But I also see this as two options. We have two aces here. We have two new beginnings coming out, and they came out back to back. We have this Ace of Wands, so this could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. Somebody that you could have a new passionate beginning with, right? This is physical wands energy, right? And then we have the Ace of Swords. This is air energy, so Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. If there's two people in your life, maybe fire and air, or this is rather just the energy, this is more physical, surface level, this is more of a mental connection, or this is needing to have communication with someone. This is the physical matching the communication. Now for some of you, you might be an air or fire sign, and this is the other person being an air or fire sign coming into your life. I do see water here as well, so you might have like a Cancer moon, or Cancer in your chart could be a Leo with a Cancer moon, or the other way around. But I am seeing this as either two options, so one person or the other person. Maybe one person's more spontaneous, creative, maybe not as stable, just kind of like a physical connection, and maybe the other person is more, you know, dreamy, communicative. I heard they touch your heart in a certain way, like the way they speak, I think might really speak to you, like the words they choose. They could be a Gemini. I am getting very Gemini energy here, or they have Gemini in their chart somewhere. And I also just saw 222 on my timer, and it's funny because that's 22 there, and I am seeing 222 as a number that you guys could be seeing a lot around the time this person comes into your life. Or for some of you guys, if this person's already in your life, you're seeing that number now. Now I'm being drawn back to this femme fatale card, because this says, the shadow attribute says inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money, and power. So like I said, this could be somebody from your past coming back into your life, somebody that's just kind of hanging around currently, somebody kind of lingering around. I feel like you're kind of over this person. I feel like you want something more spiritual. You want something that means more. You don't just want this physical connection anymore with this Ace of Wands. This old person could come back in, giving you an offer of a new beginning, and then it's kind of up to you to choose, like I keep saying. I am being drawn to this Nine of Cups here, because it feels like whatever, this being in the very center of this reading, right, around all these cards, it feels like whatever choice you make, whatever is coming into your life next, is going to be such a wish fulfillment. It's going to be like everything you wanted, and it's going to bring a lot of healing to you, is what I'm seeing. A lot of like spiritual enlightenment. I mean, some things happen for completely other reasons than we realize, right? This whole connection in the past could have happened in order to show you or send you down a new spiritual path, for you to become spiritually enlightened or have a spiritual awakening, something like that. Maybe you learned about a spiritual awakening through a breakup with someone in your past, and you see things so much clearer now, and you're able to kind of stick to your work, stick on these little things. Also, I see for some of you guys that you might do little things around the house in order to distract yourself from not having love. It's like, oh, I'm lonely, I don't have anybody. Ooh, get out of that headspace, let me go do something. You guys are very emotional, is what I'm seeing with this Cancer card. I feel like whoever it is coming into your life is going to have to learn how to handle your emotions, or this is something from your past, like I keep saying. I know I hate to say that with like, oh, what's coming next in love, something from your past, but sometimes there is things that we still need to work on and see things differently from someone in the past. Although I do see, if this person from the past comes back in, you turn them down, someone new and so much better is going to come into your life like that, and you're going to be so much better for making that decision. I can't tell you what to do, but I'm urging you to do one thing other than the other. So just to sum everything up, I'm feeling like you guys need to take this new beginning, release what happened in the past. Don't be afraid to open up to a new person, to go through everything all again, to go out and date people, because I do feel like that is going to be a good experience for you guys. Even if you have, I just heard, even if you have to go through a few rotten eggs to get to the good one, I'm seeing that you guys do need to realign your heart and throat chakras. Also your third eye. I feel like I meant to say third eye, but I said throat because of all this blue. So I'm getting the message that you guys need to speak from your heart. And if somebody doesn't understand you or choose to see your perspective after that, then good riddance. See you later. Bye. You can't force somebody to understand you, is what I'm seeing. And I feel like in the past, that's something you guys might have done or thought you could get somebody to understand you, or just kept going through a negative cycle. And this person wasn't open spiritually in the way that you were to see new perspectives or to see things from a different point of view. So speak your truth. Don't forget, speak your truth. You're seeing secrets, you're seeing illusions. You're also recognizing that the fear you may have, the defensiveness, is not coming from you, is not true. That is a defense mechanism because of things that happened in your past, and not to listen to that. Also with this femme fatale, it says inappropriate use of sensuality, attachment to money and power. So going back to that and the money I'm seeing over here, somebody might be attracted to you because of your power and money and your job you're currently in. I'm also seeing that you could meet this person in your job, or this is somebody that you've already met in your job that you're maybe not seeing as a potential. Especially with this love is all around you card. It's like they're right there in front of your face and you're not really seeing it because you're kind of defensive. It's like, I don't even want to date, I don't want to do it. Maybe you turn this person down quite a few times. I'm also seeing that if you guys are looking at tarot readings, if you're watching a lot of tarot readings, if you're getting readings, buying readings, to stop because this Mystic card says, the shadow attribute says delusional rapport with the divine. So I think this is telling you that you need to listen to yourself, because I think when you get these tarot readings, you kind of read between the lines and see what you want to see or hear what you want to hear. And I think you guys know the truth. It's kind of shadowed right now, the secrets, right, with the moon energy. But I think just by listening to yourself, getting more in tune with your intuition, connecting with your third eye chakra and your heart chakra and your throat chakra, your communication, I think you're really going to get to the heart of the matter, and everything's going to line up perfectly when you allow it. And then look at what you got here. You got this Nine of Cups, you got this wish, you got this Ace of Wands, Ace of Swords. You got all these wishes coming true after you release these fears and allow new love to come in. Tend to the small things within yourself as well, is what I'm seeing with this card. I'm seeing that you guys need to focus on the little signs and signals that you receive, the little red flags, the little intuitive hints that say, yes, go forward, and not be afraid. Listen to that. Don't listen to your fear and anxiety. Focus on the little pokes of your intuition, right? Intuition is just like a feeling, right? Anxiety is like a continuous poking. It's just like prodding at you. It's making you feel bad. It's making you all stressed. Your intuition is the small little feeling you get. Listen to that. I mean, this card I'm getting is like, could be 3 times bigger, because this is the focus of the intuition, not all this fear, not all this being scared and anxious about something new. So I think that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this reading. If you liked it, don't forget to give me a like down below. Also, subscribe. I'm going to be posting a lot more pick a card readings like this in the near future. And also, don't forget to give me a comment if the reading resonated. I'd love to hear from you guys. So yeah, thank you guys so much. Bye. Hi, group 2. So for you guys, you have this rhodonite heart crystal. So the first thing I'm seeing for you guys is all this powerful, kind of blocked off, I'm happy to be single energy. I mean, you guys are watching this video, so you're obviously curious about what's going to happen next. And I do feel like you guys are manifesting love. You want a serious love, you want a spiritual connection, but it just feels like everyone that comes into your life, you're kind of blocked off to. Or it's like, I'm manifesting this love, and then when someone actually genuine comes into your life, there's a warning here not to block this connection off based on past experiences. This is kind of similar to group 1, so you guys might have been drawn to group 1 as well. But with this warrior energy representing you, I feel as though you guys have gone through a lot. The light attribute says strength, skill, discipline, and toughness of will, heroism, stoicism, and self-sacrifice in conquering the ego. So I'm also getting very tongue-tied with this group, and I don't think it's me. And then I just look and see this parrot card that says watch your words. So I feel like you guys, when this person's gonna come in, they're gonna come in a place where you feel kind of just like weird, but you're feeling weird about everybody, right? So of course you're gonna feel weird about this genuine person. They're gonna come in, they might come in a way that's like very romantic, and you're like, what the heck is this person doing? This is so bizarre. Maybe you guys are like on a dating website and you match with someone and they like send you this whole paragraph or like a poem, as this poet card says, representing them. It says it expresses soul insights in symbolic language, and you're kind of like, whoa, that's weird. Huge red flag here. That card's red too. That's kind of weird. And then you go somewhere and you run into this person, and it's like you shut someone down on the first opportunity, but with this judgment card, this is always a second chance for me. But it doesn't feel like a second chance with someone you had a connection with in the past. This feels like a second chance with someone you kind of just turned down right off the bat. So I feel like you're gonna run into this person, or they're gonna message you again and be like, I know that was kind of weird. I actually think you're kind of cute. Do you want to go out? And then you're gonna have to make the decision. Do you want to do it? Do you want to just be this big, strong, resistant warrior? Do you want to block out this connection? Or do you want to kind of let your guard down a little bit? You don't have to fully. You guys are strong. You guys might be fixed signs. I'm getting Leo, Aquarius, Taurus. What's the other one? Leo, Aquarius, Taurus, Scorpio. So maybe not Scorpio. I was having a hard time thinking about that one. But I also see Sagittarius and Capricorn here with the Saturn energy. I feel like you guys are very blunt, and that's where I was going. That's where I was getting at with this parrot card. I feel like you guys are very blunt. You're not afraid to just like type K or no problem, or just like NP, like you like abbreviate a lot, and you might put hard periods in texting, and that might read to some people like you're so uninterested, and maybe you're aware of that. Maybe you do that on purpose, right? But I feel like sometimes you can come across as a little like closed off and distant, even when you're not meaning to be. Although for some of you guys it's that, and for some of you guys you're just kind of like mean right off the bat. You're just like, you really sent me a poem, you really sent me a whole paragraph telling me how beautiful I am. That's really bizarre. Next, you know, just block, delete kind of thing. Like, that's really weird. And with this 9 of Pentacles, I feel like you guys are so cool being single. You're so happy being single, and you obviously want something, but you're blocking off everybody because it just seems like everybody that's coming in, and I said this with group 1 as well, but it just feels like everyone that's been coming into your life is like a rotten egg. And it's like it takes a few going through the rotten eggs. It's like crack one egg, oop, it's rotten. Crack another, oop, it's rotten. But then there's that one. There's that golden egg in the group of rotten eggs. And this is so cliche and stupid to say, kind of. You guys are probably rolling your eyes at me. But I just feel like this is the golden egg with the spiritual connection card. I feel like this is a soulmate coming in very soon for you guys. It says a relationship has a connection that goes beyond this lifetime. Especially with this Saturn card, this could be a karmic soulmate, but I do feel it more so being a soulmate and someone that you're meant to have more of a long-term relationship with. Maybe not so much for some of you guys, but it's meant to go a little bit into the future. It's meant to be a connection, a relationship. Although, you guys have to choose love. Are you gonna let this person in, right? This choose love card says you always have a choice. Make yours with love. So, I mean, I feel like again, back to this parrot card, watch your words. I feel like make a choice with love. If you want to go out with somebody, don't be so defensive. I just feel like you guys aren't seeing something. I feel like you guys have a lot of options. If you are on a dating site, you get like 10 people to message you in one day, and you guys have a lot of options, so it's hard to pick apart who's genuine when you're just kind of just blocked off to everything. But I'm seeing this blindfold here, and I feel like this is symbolic of something you're not seeing. You need to open your eyes to love and choose love, and there's something in love that you're not fully seeing right now. I just heard, don't resist new opportunities based on past experiences. So with this Seven of Swords, it does feel like somebody hurt you in the past, somebody was hiding something in the past. This could have been some sort of cheating in the past, and I just feel like you guys are so closed off to love because of that. You guys are hurt inside, and I do feel like you've done some healing, but there's something you're blocking out. You guys kind of just need to open your eyes, like I said, and that rhymed, and that's how I know that was the truth. Truth. Oh my gosh, come on. I'm also seeing this Judgment card here with all this music, right? So I'm seeing this as almost meeting this person somewhere where there's some music playing. You know what I'm seeing? I'm almost seeing I'm seeing that you guys meet this person like in a club or like at a party or like out to dinner with like there's a lot of music playing, and you guys are like going out. You're like, okay, this is like a girls' night, this is a boys' night, we're going out, we're gonna like party, we're gonna have fun, we're gonna be single. And there's just like this heavy emphasis on being single and having fun. And then that one night you choose to do that, you go out, you're like, I'm so cool with being single, is when you run into this person. And that's like the karmic justice of it all, right? I just heard like finding love in the club, which is so funny. I just feel like you're gonna meet this person in the club. There's a lot of music playing. You're like, get out of here. You're gonna resist. You're like, you're ready to like fight with this fist coming up. You're like so over it. You're like, just like, this is my single night. Get away from me. I don't want to have anything to do with any boys, any girls. I just don't want anything to do with anybody tonight. I just want to have fun by myself with my friends. And then this love comes in, and that's so funny. Or if this isn't like a club, a party, this is someplace where you're gonna least expect to find someone or to run into someone, and they're gonna come up to you like, oh, are you that person I saw on Tinder that I messaged you this like whole poem about? And they're so romantic, and it's like you guys are seeing that as like a red flag, like you're scared of a real genuine connection. Some of you guys might have your Venus in Capricorn or Aquarius. Also Sagittarius is what I'm seeing. Some of you guys might be a Sagittarius with Venus in Scorpio as well. I just feel like you guys are so resistant to this new love coming in because of things that happened in the past, or it's like every person that comes in is like just like, hey, how you doing? Just like straight to everything surface level, nothing to do with anything emotional. It's like this person is so different. I'm also feeling Libra with this person, Libra and Leo with this next person coming in, also Sagittarius. I just feel like this person is so much more romantic than someone you've ever seen even. It's like, how could this person just like fall into my lap? But I do feel like this is not too good to be true. The timing of this is so perfect with the Saturn card. This is like hard discipline. You're going to be shot into this new connection, and it's like you got to make a decision now, you know? Saturn is harsh, right? Saturn is like the parent who uses corporal punishment and like beats you, and that's what karma kind of is, right? It just like throws you into something good. Here, I'm going to test you. Will you choose love, or will you choose the rejection? Will you block it out? You know, you're going to be put in this situation to make this decision, and this is almost like the universe testing you to see what you'll do, to see if you're ready for somebody. And it's like you have been wanting this love, you have been manifesting this love, but will you reject a genuine person when they come into your life? That's what the universe is kind of wanting to test you with. So just to summarize, don't shut this person down. I feel like if this has already happened, if this has been somebody that's messaged you like on a dating website and you guys just like didn't reply, or you said something nasty to them or you just like turned them down, even in a nice way, if you just like turn them down like in your blunt, very Capricorn, if you guys are a Capricorn way, I do feel like there's going to be a new opportunity with this person. If this hasn't happened already, that's going to happen, it looks like, but I do feel like that second chance is going to give you the option to choose love or not. Keep in mind that this is something you've wanted. With this Three of Wands, this is something you've been manifesting. So when it comes in, see the signs and don't turn it down whenever it does, because what's that going to do for anybody? I'm also being drawn to this Warrior card again, and the shadow attribute says, trading ethical principles for victory at any cost, indifference to the suffering inflicted on others. So that kind of was what we were talking about, kind of just like feeling the way you feel, saying it to people how you feel, and not really taking a second glance at how that might have affected others. Also, I think that's what I said for group 1 actually. So again, you guys might have felt drawn to group 1 as well. If so, you can watch that group as well. There might be another message for you in there. That group was more about like a past connection coming in. So choose to watch it or not if you were also drawn to that one. So yeah, I feel like that's about it. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, don't forget to give me a like down below. Also subscribe. I'm going to be posting a lot more pick a card readings like this in the near future. And if you enjoyed this reading, don't forget to give me a comment down below and let me know how it resonated. I'd love to hear from you guys. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. Hi group 3, so for you guys I have this rose quartz crystal. So the first thing I'm noticing here is almost like the innocence of you compared to this toxic, controlling energy coming through. So for your energy to start off with, I have this child nature card. The light attribute says friendships with animals, communication with nature spirits. So some of you guys might be animal lovers. You might just be really in tune to nature, building your connection with nature, the outdoors. Maybe your spirit guides are very connected to nature, and this is playing a role here as well. But the shadow attribute says tending to abuse animals, people, and the environment. Now, I don't think that's as much of a emphasis here, but I think that dichotomy of like the friendship with animals being so different from this shadow attribute is kind of correlating to this major opposite energy coming through here. This side is like you, right? And this side is this other person. I'm noticing this like attracts like card. So it says, if you long for more love, be more loving. But this is also like my law of attraction card. So who are you attracting based on what you're feeling currently? So some of you guys might be Aquarians is what I'm seeing. I'm also seeing Capricorn, heavy Aries, Scorpio, Capricorn over on this side, but I'm seeing very like childlike with this card. So maybe very Cancer, Aquarius energy, maybe Sagittarius as well, just very free-spirited. Also Leo are like the animal lovers, Virgo as well. That's kind of a lot of signs, but however that resonates. So I'm seeing for some of you that this is somebody on your mind from your past, somebody that you felt kind of, I'm getting abused by, somebody that was really abusive, just been heavy on your mind. That's probably because they're thinking about you a lot currently, especially if you're separated from them and you're just trying to move forward in your life, do your own thing. I feel like whenever you forget about this person is when their energy hurts you the most, right? Whenever you try to forget about this person, because this spiritual tie is still there. Now, I did this with my fingers just then, and I looked at this antelope spirit card saying life is speeding up, and look at his antlers. Look, that intertwined energy between you and this person is still there. And I just get this cycle of going back and forth. I feel this desire from you with this fire element for new love, passion. And this turn on your heart light card says, reflect on a time when you experienced love. So for me, this is saying stop looking at all the negatives and stop thinking about all the negatives of a past situation, a past connection with somebody, right? You were hurt, you were controlled. For some of you, you were abused mentally or physically, however that may resonate. It just feels like, even if this wasn't a relationship, this is something from your childhood, going back to this child nature card. It just feels like in some way you can't escape this person. But that's because you keep thinking about all the negatives. You keep holding on to all these negative experiences of this connection in the past, when really what Spirit is asking you to do is to look at that past connection from a new perspective and take with you some positive lessons from that past experience. As hard as that may be, as crazy as that might seem, it's like I was literally hurt so much by this person and you want me to think of like a positive, you know, but like attracts like, right? You gotta go back, you gotta think of the positives, release that negative baggage. You don't need it anymore. It's just like on your shoulders. It's like just weighing you down, whatever this is. If this is a past relationship, if this is something in your childhood where it felt like your innocence was broken, I feel like you need to go back to that. You need to feel that pain in order to transform with this death card. Disconnect from that experience. Remember with the intertwining of the rope? Also with this cord cutting in this card, I don't know if you can see that, but maybe some of you guys, if you're into this, you could do a cord cutting ritual with whoever this person is from your past. That might be really healing for you in order to disconnect spiritually from this person. Disconnect spiritually, connect more with yourself, be open in your heart. Be open to new love. Think of the positives that came from the relationship within yourself, right? What did this connection teach you? What did it help you learn about yourself? Take with you those positive lessons. And even if it's just like, I know the red flags now, right? I know when this person came into my life, what they did. So now I'm going to be able to recognize that if somebody tries to do that again, if somebody tries to manipulate me, if somebody tries to control me, I'm going to see 2 steps ahead of them. I'm going to understand what they're doing and be able to stop it in its tracks and get out of that situation, because I love myself and I am worth it. I feel like that needs to be an affirmation for you guys. I love myself and I am worth it. I love myself and I am worth more than this. I deserve so much more, because you are deserving of love. If you don't think of yourself as deserving of someone better, right? If this person just put you down, made you feel like terrible every day, made you feel ugly, made you feel like you were worthless, right? You have to break that habit within yourself. It's like when someone says it so many times to you, it starts to become real. Even when that person's out of your life, you still feel it. It still lingers, right? So I feel like turning those negative thoughts completely on their head, right? Doing a complete 180 of those thoughts, looking at yourself in the mirror, saying these positive mantras is really going to transform. Also, doing this good cord cutting for some of you could really help you connecting more with nature, also connecting with your spirit guides. With this trust card, whenever this comes out, this is always trusting that there is a higher purpose for something in the past that may have happened in a certain way. Trusting that your spirit guides, the universe, they had a plan and they were protecting you through it all. It all happened for a higher purpose, and it is your turn now to see that higher purpose, to see this new perspective. And in turn, even if this isn't about the cord cutting, that is going to release the intertwined energy of you and this person, or you and these people, whoever this may be, because I do feel like this is for some of you a cycle that's kind of perpetuated through your life. Maybe your father was a certain way and then you started attracting people that were like your father because you never fully healed, or you never knew how to heal, or anything like that. I mean, the like attracts like. The experience from my past, feeling the way I felt, attract that same experience, and it was just like this continuous cycle going around and around. But your desire for fresh new beginnings needs to override these negative feelings of the past in order for this change to come in. This desire card, this fire element card, makes me think of the Ace of Wands. So this is a new passionate beginning coming in for some of you guys whenever you're ready. This Messiah card is representing the other person. So this light attribute says serving humanity with humility, while the shadow attribute says exaggerated belief that you are the only means through which a cause can succeed, which is very Emperor energy, right? So this could be somebody from your past coming back in, which I know some of you guys hate to hear that, but I do feel like if you don't have them blocked, if you don't have them shut out of your life completely, they are going to try to come back in. However, if you do have them blocked completely, don't unblock them, right? Release the spiritual connection, because there is still spiritual ties there. So you can cut the physical ties all you want, but it's then your job to kind of work through the healing and cut the spiritual ties as well. People often forget about that one. So this Messiah card, as somebody new that could be coming into your life, could be the positive aspect of this Emperor energy. This could be someone strong and powerful, somebody that's going to help you through healing, somebody that's going to help you to trust, somebody that has a plan, they have stability, right? It's the light attribute over here, serving humanity with humility, releasing the ego. There's a connection here, there's a mutual understanding, right? This person, if you love animals, they're going to love animals too. If this person loves children, they're going to love children too. But I do feel like first, the guidance coming through is that you guys release your fear, is what I heard, but also release this feeling that you guys aren't deserving of someone or something better. I also see this Messiah card as being you needing to connect with your spirit guides, connect to your higher power more, because they're going to bring a lot of answers, and when you do that, that's going to help you in your healing, and in turn help this new connection coming into your life, help you to see it from a new perspective, the past and the future, and to go into something with an open heart. I'm hearing by thinking about the negatives, you don't want to manifest the same cycle again, just in a new person, right? For some of you guys, this isn't this old person coming in from the past, but it's a new person with similar, like we said, we talked about the cycle, the circle, right? This is a new person with similar characteristics, similar red flags you're not seeing, and it's just like, if that happens, the cycle is just going to continue. So focus on your positive mantras. That in turn is like using the law of attraction to attract what you deserve, kind of by not even thinking about it, right? Focus on your self-love, focus on your heart, what you deserve, and that in turn is going to attract somebody so much better. Because like I said before, you don't want to manifest the wrong person. You don't want to manifest somebody from your past, especially if they're this person. You don't want to manifest wrong. Also, what I'm seeing is release anger, because I do feel like there is quite a bit of anger coming through here. This could be anger from that past person I'm feeling, but also anger and possible resentment from you. So that kind of reiterates what I was saying, but that very Mars, Aries, Scorpio energy is coming through very heavy here. You don't deserve for people to keep coming into your life feeling as though they can control you, and just like, I just see with this map here, he's coming into your life and he's got a whole plan before he even gets into your life. He knows what he's going to do. He's calculated, you know, he knows how he's going to do things. And you guys need to be able to see those red flags before they come in, so you can shut it down and move on to something so much better, something so much more connected with yourself. I'm also seeing a possible legal battle here So if this is like a divorce, or if this is like child, with this child card, if this is like a custody battle, for some of you that could be lasting a bit of a long time. As for when, I am feeling a bit of like a stretched out energy, so I do think this is going to take a minute to kind of come to an end, but there is this level of trust here that's needing to happen for this new love eventually to come in. But there is all this that's still got to happen. If this isn't like a custody battle or like a legal battle, like I said, this is just the healing and the disconnection of this spiritual connection, you know? Again, with what you deserve, I feel like that's a major highlight here. Here you get what you think you deserve, right? So think you're the best person in the entire world, because you are, and you're going to get the best person in the entire world, the most connected energy to you. This person, eventually, if you go through all this healing, is going to be so connected to you and so alike you with this light card. If you don't allow this to happen, this toxic cycle is just going to keep continuing and continuing and continuing. And this is hard, especially for me to say, because this is supposed to be like a positive reading, but you know, I'm not in control of the messages, and you're not in control of this thing that's happening, this karmic lesson, whatever this may be, the past, the healing, the trauma that happened, whatever this may be. This is spirit saying you can do it. It's hard, but you can do it. You can get through this. You're strong, you're connected, you're compassionate, you're an amazing person, is what I'm hearing. You deserve so much better, and you're gonna get it, only if you allow yourself though. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry this was a bit of a heavier group. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Nonetheless, be sure to give it a like down below. Also subscribe. I'm going to be posting a lot more pick a card readings like this in the near future. Also, if you enjoyed this reading, if it resonated, be sure to give me a comment down below. Let me know how it did. I'd love to hear from you guys. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Bye. Hi group 4. So for you guys, I have this amethyst crystal here. So the first thing I'm being drawn to is all the green over here. This energy came out for you, this teacher card. The light attribute says the ability to communicate knowledge, experience, skill, or wisdom, while the shadow attribute says manipulating or abusing students, teaching negative traits, and destructive skills. Now this is interesting because I feel like you're almost the mom or dad of like your group, but like the mom energy is what I'm getting. Like I feel like you take care of all your friends. You guys might actually be a mom, you might have children. I feel like you have a strong family tie with this 10 of Cups. I feel like you guys have a lot of family, a lot of friends around you, especially with this Page of Pentacles. Younger people, or you're just the teacher or the mom, quote unquote, to your friends. I feel like you guys, when your friends, when your family members are going through hard times, whoever this may be, you guys give the best advice. I just feel like anybody who's going through a hard time, they come to you, you give the best advice, you know exactly what to say. But it feels like this shadow attribute is almost what you do to yourself. What do you do when you're going through a hard time? You might kind of close off to people. You might be really resentful. You might do the opposite of all this good advice that you tell your friends and your family members when they're going through a hard time. You say you're going through a hard time, you can talk to me anytime. They say when you're going through a hard time, you can talk to me anytime too. And I feel like you guys don't ask for help. With this Nightingale spirit, it says love is all around you. And all this green on your side, I don't know if I said that already, but this is connected to the heart chakra for me. So I feel like you guys have some sort of blockage. And with this forgiveness card, I feel like for some of you guys, this is needing to forgive somebody from the past that you're holding on to resentment about. And it literally says nothing is gained by holding on to past disappointments. Past relationships that didn't work out, what is it doing for you to hold on to those negative experiences when you could look to the future and take all the advice that you tell your friends. I mean, I feel like I don't even need to tell you. I feel like you guys know everything that you need to do because you give this advice to everyone else, but you don't take your own advice. Now, coming over here, I see this Chiron healing energy with this healer energy of this new person coming into your life. The light attribute says, that's really light, says passion to serve others by repairing the body, mind, and spirit, ability to help transform pain into healing. So this is kind of like a twist and turn over here. So it feels as if with this new person coming into your life in love, like the teacher becomes the student, right? You're no longer the healer in a relationship, whereas you may have been the healer in all your past relationships. You may have, I mean, this could even be not about your friends and family, but I still feel like it is. This feels like in your past relationships, you've attracted these people who've just taken your good advice, kind of taken advantage of you, taken your good advice and used it against you, even been petty to you with this Five of Swords, just like done everything that they could to do you wrong, right? When you've been so sweet, you were so loving to them, right? And they just took everything and created this mess within yourself. Now you feel like you're the bad guy, like you need to be fixed, when you're not, right? You just are this compassionate, empathetic person. Some of you guys might be actual empaths, but that like term is kind of just like there to say that you guys are compassionate, you guys are loving people. You understand people's emotions on the level that you've attracted these negative people in the past because they've needed help in understanding their own emotions, but they've hurt you in the process of trying to understand their own emotions, because then in turn they're closed off to realizing that they are the problem sometimes. So it just creates this weird back and forth, and I just saw 555 on my timer, so that may be a number that you guys are seeing when you're thinking about people from the past or when this new person comes into your life. 555 represents change. That's something new coming into your life, somebody completely fresh and new. I feel like you've done all this work. If you have forgiven, this is just clarification and confirmation that this group is for you. If you're still holding on to resentment, this is the sign that you guys need to forgive. I feel like for most of you guys, you have forgiven, you've opened your heart up, but on some level you're still scared to let people in because of these past experiences that you've been through. Forgive and forget, or forgive and don't forget, might be like terms that you say often or things that you believe in. Forgive and don't forget especially is what I'm seeing, and that is very true. However, you can forgive, release the negative baggage of the past experience, but don't forget the positive lesson and the healing lesson that you guys are able to take with you. And remember, take your own advice. All the advice you tell your friends, your family members, your past people you were in relationships with, your parents, everybody, you know, take your own advice in this situation. What would you say to yourself? What would you say to someone else who is in your same situation? Say that to yourself. Even look in the mirror, as weird as that may be, and talk to yourself. Tell yourself what you would tell somebody else in your situation. I think that's the only way you guys are going to be able to like get an unbiased view by yourself. However, this new person coming into your life is going to be that for you. The teacher becomes the student is what I'm hearing. You guys might be kind of closed off to this person. You're not wanting to accept their offer, or you're not wanting to accept their help. This person is going to say the same things to you that you would say to anybody else in your situation, but you're kind of just closed off to that. You don't want to hear the truth. You don't want to hear it. So now kind of roles are reversed, right? You're in a position of this person that you've helped so many people, that the position that you've helped so many other people in before, right? So it's like, I kind of feel like I'm on the other side. That's scary. That's like new. That's change, right? With the 555 coming through. Also 444 is what I'm seeing. You might be seeing that number as well. but it's like you're in this completely new position, and it's like things are scary, but what comes from that, right? Peace. This peace card is really calling to me right now, because it's like this new person coming into your life feels like such a breath of fresh air is what I'm seeing. I just feel like this person is so perfect for you. They're everything you've wanted, everything that you didn't know you wanted even, you know? They're going to understand you on a level that it feels like no one has ever understood you before. With this slow down energy, it says pause and allow things to unfold. So like we were talking about earlier, with this Four of Cups, it's like you guys are not accepting this love. You're not allowing this love to come in. You're not allowing this new perspective to come in, these new messages, right? Some of you guys might be Scorpios. Taurus, I'm seeing very stubborn, or this person could be a Taurus. I'm also seeing fire energy for this person, almost like Pisces and Sagittarius or something, just like a very understanding, compassionate, very positive person. And that's very different from you guys in the way you treat yourself. You might sometimes be the complete opposite, kind of cynical to yourself, just thinking of all the negatives, thinking of all the bad stuff that could happen. And I think this person is going to make you feel so amazing. They're going to help you in your healing process, you know? Sometimes you can only do so much healing by yourself, and a huge part of healing comes in connections with other people. And I just saw 444 on my timer. So reiterating that, I feel like this is a very spiritual connection. Your angels, your spirit guides are watching over you throughout this connection. That's kind of what 444 means for me. However, it's also a reminder for you guys to watch your thoughts, watch the things you're thinking about, watch your actions. Pay attention to the way you're thinking and acting. Accept love and accept help. Accept help in your healing process, because you can't always do it all on your own. And this person is going to come into your life. They're going to be able to help you. They're going to see things that maybe you couldn't even see within yourself. So slow down. Also live in the moment is what I'm seeing. Be present in the moment. Stop thinking so much about the past or the future, or being worried about stuff that could or could not happen, because I feel like remaining present, remaining in the moment is really going to allow things to unfold in a way that they need to, and bring the most healing and peace into your life. Now, I'm also seeing with this Four of Wands and this 10 of Cups that this person, for some of you, is someone that you're going to get engaged to, be married to. This is someone you're going to start a family with. This is like a soulmate, your person. It feels like a long-term relationship for a lot of you that's coming in next. I feel like this is going to be such a healing relationship, and you're going to have a connection that you're not going to be able to explain. It's going to be such a beautiful healing connection. But this is also a reminder for you guys that in little disagreements within this connection, to learn to forgive. You know, everything is not what you've experienced in the past. This person is not who you've experienced in the past. The people that you've surrounded yourself with in the past, these are not these energy vampires. This person is not that person, right? So any little thing that may happen, this is a reminder to forgive and to learn to communicate effectively, not just block something out or be petty whenever a little disagreement happens, because you kind of are, or you become your experiences in the past, or you take on these kind of defense mechanisms. So even in a little disagreement, right, you have with this person, don't go straight to, this is the end, worst case scenario, this is the worst thing that could happen. Take your own advice. Remember, don't go to the worst case scenario. It's fine. You're going to be fine. Everything is fine. Remind yourself that you have so much love around you, and this person is the person for you, and this person is not the person that the person that hurt you in the past. Recognizing these negative thought patterns or these negative habits that you built up through negative connections in the past, even back to your childhood, right, is very important in having a good, stable connection with the person that you're meant to be with, which is this person coming in next for many of you. Some of you guys might actually be teachers as well, like that could be your job, or you meet this person in like a school environment. I also see for some of you guys that you could meet this person at like a cookout or like a wedding or something along those lines, like an event of some sort where you would least expect it is what I'm seeing, or where you're thinking about love while you're there. You're seeing all these couples around, you're like, oh, I wish I had someone, and then this person pops up. So maybe you are thinking about it, and kind of by doing that you manifest it to come into your life. Also, like I'm seeing like at like the gym or something with this peace card, I'm seeing that you guys could be taking a class and this person is there, like a yoga class or like a workout class or something. That's a message for some of you. Or this person could be very into spirituality and meditation, and maybe they meditate every morning, maybe they're very connected to that. I'm also seeing like Reiki or like some sort of spiritual healing where there is a healer involved, like crystal healing, energy healing, something like that. I feel like they could be interested in, and maybe they do that with you or something along those lines. Or maybe you guys discover like Reiki or energy healing together, and that's like a journey you go on as a couple. Maybe you guys take spiritual retreats together. Maybe you guys even meet on vacation. Maybe you guys are going to a spiritual retreat, or you're going on vacation somewhere, and this is where you meet this person. So yeah, I feel like that's about it for you guys. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, be sure to give it a like down below and subscribe. I'm going to be posting a lot more pick a card readings like this in the near future. And if you enjoyed this reading and it resonated, be sure to give me a comment down below as well and let me know how it did. I'd love to hear from you guys. So yeah, and I see 222 on my timer right as I'm ending this, so a good sign. Positives, love coming in. 222 is my love number. Lovely reading. Save the best for last for sure. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye.